Cool. Alrighty, so while it's fresh on my mind, I might just go ahead and do a video for testing. Awesome. Sorry if you hear my dog snoring in the background. Um, Sale of the day today. I'm gonna try to go over what I learned. Um, the rundown is basically this couple comes in looking for a mid-size SUV, and I don't want to specify too much just to protect people's identity, but they come in trading in a vehicle, and everything is good. They love the vehicle that they came to look at, and whenever we come back and look at the numbers, they're not very happy with their trade-in. So that's where kind of we start looking at everything, and they think it's worth a lot more than it is. So as the salesperson side, I actually went to look at the car and realized that it needed a windshield, and it's a luxury vehicle, so the windshields cost a lot. It had 2 scratches, so a lot of these vehicles have a more expensive sensors, and the paint on them sometimes is also more expensive, so that already just adds up. And then the other thing is one of these on the interior, it had some minor scratches, kind of like where you put your arms, hands, and feet, kind of you could see it more on those areas. So more wear and tear kind of things, or things that people point out whenever you're trying to resell the car, for example. So those are things that I pointed out that helped me get to basically keep the number where it needed to stay, because they thought it was worth a lot more than it was. And on the buyer's side, what I can recommend is, since they were coming in, is a lot of dealerships are going to lie to you, and basically, not lie to you, that's not a good word, sorry. They're not going to lie to you, but they're going to manipulate the numbers to where it looks like they're giving you more or discounting more than they actually are. So sometimes they'll be able to discount a new car because of the incentives, or because that's what they're pushing, as opposed to a pre-owned car. So that's just something that I like to educate on people. So I know people don't buy cars often, and hopefully, these videos make it big to where people want to monetize, or kind of what's it called, clip them and do all the different stuff that people do nowadays to put them on like different apps and platforms, so that just clip them up basically, so that people learn whenever you're shopping out, that kind of little things to point out, and kind of little things to watch out for. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is basically when we got down to it, I think the only other thing was rate. I think the rate was perfectly fine. It was right where it needed to be. Oh, that's what it was, is they didn't specify. So they had came in saying that they had which is this is very normal, very common. They had said that they had a pre-approval through their credit union, right? That's very, very common. So they have this pre-approval through their credit union, and we didn't get the exact rate that they were saying. We got very close, but it wasn't the exact rate, and they were asking why it wasn't the exact rate. So you got to remember, it varies on the car, it varies on the year, it just varies on everything, especially once the trading got involved. It varies on that too. So anyway, we ended up closing it down and getting that locked in. But when they came in, they didn't know exactly what the amount was, or something like that, or what the exact I think it said from that rate. It wasn't actually that rate, right? Like, they'll give you a range. Well, that was what it was starting from, so that's what they were assuming to get. So anyway, we cleared that up, closed the deal. They were very happy at the end, and I think that was pretty good. That was one thing we definitely learned today. So kind of a slow day. It's February, so not a lot of traffic, but when it is, we maximize. And there's my baby Siva, so we can count that as video 4. I'll probably do video 5 in the morning. So good night.